Mary Jane's like, if you're watching this after it's already, a video and I'm not live anymore and you're having to just white knuckle your way through this on 2X, I sure do appreciate it. I don't, never, there's no time ever when I go to do this that I'm like, oh yeah, I can't wait to go live. Like, oh God, I'm just gonna say all kind of cool shit and all that. Like that never, that really, that doesn't happen. So it's quite the opposite. But I have. Let me pull this camera down here. I have received the knowing of why it has to be like that, and I should have gotten it earlier, but I didn't. But it's Balaam's ass. And I see this how I know this because hold on. I named myself. I changed the name of my channel, which I like to do. I do often because uh, nothing is ever static. We're always moving and changing, moving. Anyway, just kind of did it without thinking, right? Thinking it, and which I do that a lot, and then so here we are, whatever, several days later, and I realized why I did it, and it's because like, God, he chooses the least of these to do His work. He chooses the dumb ones, or he chooses the prostitutes and the drug dealers and the Satanists to bring His message. I mean, that's just, because what better way to bring it than to bring it by somebody which will test your own faith. Like, you'd be like, well, that's a sinner. Wow, listen, this person talking is just a sinner. Look at it, it's a sinner. Yeah, probably, don't even go to church, it's just a sinner. So that can't be, a real message. Plus, God just outlawed. He said, you can't listen to prophets except if they are in the Old Testament. And then if we sit there and talk, well, let's think about the prophets. Weren't all of them like stoned to death? Most of them, weren't they all stoned to death? Well, two of them got taken up. There was only two ever people besides Jesus who got just were there and then they weren't just taken up, and it was Enoch and Ezekiel. No, no, Enoch and Elijah. My bad, my bad, my bad, my bad. Anyway, like I hear myself, and like yeah, like if anybody wants to debate theology with me, I can throw down. I will shame you. I will, man. And I think it's hilarious to pivot back to my point earlier. The verse, when Satan takes Jesus up on a mountain and says, I'll give you the world. I give you the world. And you know what I'm talking about. And that's when you find out, that even the devil knows the Bible. You know. And I think, okay, okay, because y'all, I'm not like, I don't know if you're aware of it, but something's coming. So like something's different. I know you feel it. I feel it. We all feel it. Everybody feels it. The animals feel it. The birds are crazy. You know, everything. You feel it. We all feel it. And, you know, I get it. To feel it is because it's unknown, and that triggers our, our amygdala in our brain, and then we start shooting out, some type of a freaking amino acids that turn into electrical pulses that make thoughts that turn into belief. Oh my God! Like, but it's just best not to think about it. And but I'm just like, we all feel it, and if we let all the people, because okay, here's the thing: the internet is, you know, being used to make everybody be afraid, and so maybe probably being afraid and the best route. I think we all should like use the collective unconscious to, we should all get together and make a plan, oh, which is a conspiracy. So we should all really just conspire to make the ending, which is, the end of the game where we win. We make it cool as fuck. Not the whole police state. Weimar Republic stuff. Let's still make it that. I want to go that route. And some people probably will know they will. All this is so crazy to think about. And like these messages, it's not really messages, because a message seems to imply like, I got somebody came and handed me a folded piece of paper with a note on it. No, just like just this weird, just like knowing that I can't escape from, and like maybe understand, like in the Matrix, when Neo's sitting at his desk and like the computer screen sends him the message. That's how this starts. It literally is, and the only way that the writers and the producers and whoever, for the movie could adequately explain how that happens is by showing like a computer screen, and like there's no way they could convey it how it really comes, because how it really comes is just this weird knowing. Like, every video you watch is talking about like really just random abstract shit that you thought earlier today or yesterday, and I'm talking about, like bridge or Statue of Liberty, or just weird shit. You know what I mean? And you're like, okay, it could happen like once, and you're like, laugh it off. But when it continuously happens, and like, and then you're also, and I know if there are people that will watch this video, there will be a lot that listen to me right now and know what I'm talking about, and just like even just sit and lie to themselves like they don't, when they do. It's here. Whatever it is, it's here. It's coming. It's just, but I think everyone has been wrong about it. Whether it's rapture or, everybody wants to repeat about Dolores Cannon and the split to 5D, but they don't, like, okay, what's it look like? Huh? How are we gonna, if we create our reality by what we believe and what we think, how the hell, man, I'm Missouri all day, you gotta show me, so then I can like picture it. We're not picturing nothing. Which, hold up, there's like a good side to that, because also that's why there won't be any war in the United States, is because it never has. So we don't have any like way to picture it, It's just, it hadn't happened here. And I just don't think that there's enough of us for the, because you know all this work. And look, this is CIA shit. This isn't just me saying this, but that, I mean, I don't think that there's enough of enough people to sway the collective unconscious. I mean, because there are people who've seen war other places, you know, but not here. And I think, if nothing else, I think thinking about that should give people like a thing to like hold on to, like to make everything just not so scary. Because I mean, I would be lying, and I never lie. It's just that's my default. I feel like the lag time or the dash or you know the period of time from here to there, it's gonna there's gonna be parts of it that are gonna be scary. Maybe not. Maybe I can everybody will hear this message and then somehow everybody will know to get together and just everybody just start like I don't know. Anyway, oh, doing this tonight, this little video tonight, it was much easier. Here's the thing is that I'm different. I'm like I've got a message. I don't want to give it, but I have one, and like I've never met anyone else like me. Fucking never, never. I have never ever, fucking ever met anyone else who is anything like me. I have weird magical powers that I could tell you about, but even if I told you, you wouldn't believe me. So I don't even like bother with that dumb shit. I don't need to tell anybody about that because I know I have them and they amuse the fuck out of me alone. I don't need, let's see, and then that's the thing. That's how you grow. Like this whole, like I don't need anyone else to affirm me. I used to. Oh my God. Like for most of my life, I needed that dumb shit. And then I don't know. Everybody's path to where I'm at is different, and where I'm at right now is where everybody is going to end up. And I just, like I'm no telling how many freaking like times I've had to do this, right? Because even now, like I am top. I'm top tier. Whatever I am, I'm top tier, right? And so like when I'm talking about stuff, I'm talking about things you're not gonna hear anywhere else. And I am such an asshole, and I'm just but I'm not really an asshole. And if you listen to me talk at any point, anytime, you can go on any of my socials. Like I'm always saying the same shit. I don't, and I know this about me. And it is my vibration. I know I vibrate high, and I do it in my own fucking way. Like I'm not gonna sit there and listen to your checklist of 5 things. If I see it, then I know. No man, go. They can all go fuck themselves. Because all of them are dumb. Because there's no rules. There's no rules. If I like oftentimes, like, and actually, I guess because I started thinking about it, like, I see people, they'll make these text posts, like, what would you, if you had the ability to tell the future one thing to, and like, but I thought the thought first, that was my thought first, and so I'm answering the question, and like, I can't, one of them would be like, there's no rules. There's no rules. All these rules that they're just always trying to pump out to you, whether it's don't drink, don't smoke, don't be gay, don't just don't do this, don't do that. All of it is a trap. It's all a trap. And I tell you what, that one alone, when I figured that one out and integrated, that well that shit's not even true. It's bullshit into my hardware. Oh shit! Shit started like shit. I mean, I'm watching this new shit render into my fucking reality, and I'm like, My dog is on the floor sighing at me. He's like, shut up. And I'm like, all right, I'm gonna. I don't like doing this, but I'm gonna. Yeah, I know Jesus, and anyway, I'm gonna get on the I don't know. Yeah, I don't know how to talk about it. Anyway, but thank y'all for your time. I love you.